Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a graveyard, from a haunted chick like me with really cute dogs, which they just ran away. They were all laying on that blankie on the couch. It looks so cute. They ran away. I don't know where they ran away. Maybe Grandpa has a snack for them. Doing live free tarot, yes, no questions only, as well as $5 taco box. You can get a general reading for $20, 20 plus cards. It's Friday, Freaky Friday. Oh, thank goodness it's not Friday the 13th, though. So everything you need to know is in the description. I thought I would come see if anybody needs anything. Came by to chat. If you just found us somewhere out live, skip to the end for the free collective message. I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading. Maybe finds this one we're not live. It is still too cold to go outside to do a live. I'm hoping later today, maybe. It is gorgeous. It's going with the wind out there, and I'm afraid the cards are going to fly. The only card flying around is going to be spirits playing with the cards, which happens on occasion here. It hasn't happened on a live in a long time though, but maybe it will today. Just going to straighten out my cards here. Hey Jarvis, how are you, dear? Happy Friday. How was your evening? How's your morning been? Is this the same question you asked less than 12 hours ago? Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Okay, so first thing is first. Let's wrap your head around starting to serve what you want instead of dwelling in the past, because that past is not here. It's past now. That's behind you. That's besides the point. Just let it breathe right now, and let's get into a state of mind that you want to be in, which you don't want to be feeling like you're drifting apart. So why are you thinking that, sweetheart? What's triggering that? Is that just a fear you're having? I mean, is this a person you could just walk into the other room and say hello to? Or is this someone who's got a phone to front with? Okay, thank you so much for reminding me. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not really getting what you're asking either, sweetheart, but there's absolutely no reason to worry about there not being a reconciliation. I don't really feel or see that the drifting apart thing is something that, dwelling on is going to serve or help. So what I'm asking you is this person someone that you can just go over to their house and say hello to them, or go to the other room and they're in the house with you? Or is this someone who's got a phone or some kind of technology between you and them, and they're using? Okay, how long distance? Uh-huh. So about when did the communication regularly stop? Like, have you thought of saying to them, I don't understand why we're fighting. Let's figure out what we want and how we want to operate around that instead of arguing. Might be a nice place to start, dear. I think essentially you're asking for help in regards to this situation, but you don't need a tarot card. You need a friend to tell you, hey, this is what you need to respond or how your response should be to this. Don't react too much to what you don't like and react even less to what you do like. Okay? Because it's your love story. You don't have to drift apart, but you will if you keep serving it. You will if you keep staying in that state of mind. You will if you keep living that and embodying that every moment, every day, dwelling on that, sweetheart. He's so high on ego, wants me to initiate. Okay, so I feel like a man wanting a woman to initiate romance is not ego. I think a man very much deserves that as much as a woman, to show each other equal opportunities of appreciation. So I think we need to take a step back and look at his ego and say, like, you know, is his online image more important to him than the image he has created with the people who know him face to face or communicate with him regularly, like you, etc., etc.? I mean, which one's more important to him? I mean, I guess maybe they would be both important, but at the end of the day, I think it's more important, the ground you hold with the people you're face to face with every day, especially. I mean, I think it's both sides, but I'm not sure everyone can do both sides. Hey, beloved Calypso, how are you, sweetheart? He proposed and then left. Okay, so nurturing, huh? Drains you, huh? Sorry he's treating you that way, sweetheart. Change it. You can change it. Now, instead of saying he wants me to keep nurturing him, he drains me, say things like to yourself and explore how it feels if it was the other way around. And the fact that you both nurture each other, it's give and take. You know, it, does this person even make you feel yummy at the end of the day? Do they even make you feel like they're your reason to live juice? Okay, then why are you still with someone who never did anything? Don't worry about it. If he doesn't have a car, if he doesn't have a job, if he doesn't have a life, maybe that's why he hasn't been able to do it, other than just to show you emotional support, which is not a bad thing. People need people to help them. I mean, everybody has a life. Okay, I'm not saying anything bad about him. What I'm trying to say is he might feel like these are things about him, that he can't provide right now for himself. How will he do it for you? How will you do it together? I don't know where his head is, but there's always a way if there's a will. Um, but really, it's going to come down to how this person makes you feel about yourself. It's going to come down to what feels natural. Do they still make you feel good about you or yummy? I mean, it takes 100+ hours of face-to-face time to really build that first layer of trust. No, I don't eat bananas on YouTube. Only the dogs do. Spirit, what does she need to know about moving on?
Did you find any of the census?
I did.
Okay, just got it. Okay.
It's okay, I'm gonna put it out. It's pretty strong.
You've been doing it, turkey.
They want your banana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want your banana.
Yeah. That's all only in the kitchen when we're right.
What's right here?
That's all only in the kitchen when we're right.
What's your thing? Where's my seed? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, I'm back. Spirit, what does she need to know about moving on? Spirit did just say, if you're not feeling yummy, if you're not feeling good about this person's not making you feel good, move on. So you've gotten the Queen of Water. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition is what this card is saying. Care for yourself and others. I feel like this card is definitely telling you to water yourself, and yes, it's time to move on. Like I said earlier, don't react to what you don't like, and react even less to what you do. Okay? Like you said, he drains you. You don't owe him anything. I'm good, beloved Calypso. How are you, dear? Thanks so much for coming by. I appreciate your time. Get them. Rip their faces off. You're welcome. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. I'm just going to put some things in chat. So new people who maybe come in, or anybody who might need to be reminded, will be in the now. What? You're not supposed to be on that. When do you you willing about? What? What are you, a mercat now? Are you a mercat now? Are you a mercat? Sure, dear. Welcome back, beloved Calypso. How are you? Is it a coincidence? Yes, I have a Taurus moon. Are you a Taurus sun? Um, I don't think that seeing their name is a. I think it is. Well, what? I think it is what it is. You know, you're obviously saying it for a reason, Ruby. Are you jealous? And I think it's not a coincidence. Your heart is going a million miles a minute. Calm down. Breathe. His name is sort of common, but you weren't seeing it before. You've noticed the shift. Take it in and sit with it. It's going to be okay. I don't know why I laughed, but that's so cute. Norton is not a common name, love. Mm-mm. I have never met one person named Norton. That's amazing. That's incredible. That is such a sign. It might be a sign that they've been thinking of you too. Maybe they've been seeing your name around. So now they're reflecting. There's obviously some vibrations going on. I mean, you probably have made a soul tie with this person, whether it be physically or emotionally. Could be both. I am 100% sure he's thinking about you. Let's give an example here, a scientific one. Have you ever known anybody or lived with anybody who had a pet, or do you have a pet? When that person is on their way home, okay, the first pet gets bummed out because the person's leaving, right? But when that person's coming home, that the animal will start reacting, even if that person hasn't arrived home yet. How does the dog know? It's the vibrations. The person starts thinking about, oh, I'm so excited to get home. I'm going to be extra safe driving or traveling and being aware of myself and others so I can get home to my dog and my snacks and my friends that might be online or who might call me on the phone while I'm chilling at home, or my projects, my art, my music, whatever I'm doing at home, or whatever the loved ones are at home. So the dog starts picking up on that. Maybe even other people in the house might be picking up on that because they start thinking about you. Because you start thinking about, it's just a vibrational thing. It's just science. Oh, sweet baby. I love you too, baby Gypsy. Yeah, and it's good that you know the difference between what is significant and not, because this is feeling significant to you. There's no point in it's okay. But they are babies. Um, because it's feeling significant to you. That's what's important. You just want a cookie, right? Now that you're calmed down and your heart isn't going a million miles a minute, we can do a cookie. That's all she wants. It's that cookie. No, no, no sniffing her butt on YouTube. That's, no furry sexual gestures on YouTube. Are you jealous because I didn't hold you like a baby? Yeah. See, this one doesn't care about cookies. She just wants the hand. I'm going to find or make her a thing toy. It's just going to be a hand. But it's going to have to be a cat toy. Because she only plays with cat toys. Happy now? Happy now, Jelly? Double, triple jealous girl? Do you want to go outside again? Is that something you think you might want to do, princess? Uh-oh. Did you burp? You got a little gas in your tummy? Mm-hmm. You're welcome, beloved Calypso. Can you fetch the treats? If you can fetch the treats, I'll get you one. Go get the treats. Go get the treats. You got the you drug the watermelon around the other day. You can get the bag of treats. Come on, go get the treats. Bring it to mommy. Bring the treats to mommy. Go get the treats. Good girl, get the treats. Bring the treats to mommy. Come on. You guys will figure it out in time. But yeah, just stay focused on what you want, beloved Calypso. That way it doesn't turn into beloved Collapso. Be good to yourself with your thoughts about it. Stay focused on what you want. Gosh, it sounds so lovely outside. What are you doing, little one? Come here. Quit being crazy. Just stop. Hey, sugar, how have you been, darling? Long time no see you. Go get the treats and I'll go get the treats. Bring the treats to mommy and I'll get you one. Bring the treats to mommy. Trying to teach them something. I've been good. I've been good. Thanks so much for asking. How have you been? Any updates? Go get the treats. Go bring them to mommy. Bring it to Bring the treats to mommy. Bring the treats to mommy. Twirl. 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 Grandpa. Okay. Whatever happened with that girl that you were going to move in with or not move in with? Good morning, by the way. Really? Oh, okay. So, all right. So you're still in India. Right on. Oh, I love you, Ruby Dooby Doo. Yeah, you should ask her. So, did you move out? Go get the treats. Go get them. Bring it to mommy. Bring it to mommy. Put your paws up at me. Bring it to mommy. What are you, a mercat? It's cuteness. What are you, a mercat? Bring it to mommy. Bring the treats to mommy. You know, Rooney knows how to play this game. Bring it to mommy. Bring it to mommy. Oh, we've got a long way to go with this Frisbee bring it to mommy stuff with these two. Okay, so your lease is up in May, all right. How long will you be in India? What kind of stuff is there to do there? What's it like? My dogs are as beautiful as roses, but as stupid as baskets. Really, there's a lot to do there. That's cool. You're coming back on Earth Day. Okay, cool. Bring it back. Bring the cookies to mommy. Bring it to mom. Bring the cookies to mommy. Bring it to mommy. You know, you look like you know what I'm saying. Come on, go get it. Go get the cookies. Bring it to mommy. Bring it to mommy. Go get it. Go get it, girl. Go get it. Now it's a hat for Ruby. I'm doing paid readings and free questions. We've got yes or no. $5 taco boxes, $5, 3 questions, 5+ cards. General readings are $20. in-depth 25. It's now $1 a minute, so however long you think you might need, if you need to get a paid reading, I'm here for you. Ruby, aren't you going to bring it back to Mommy? Don't you want a cookie? A cookie? Well, I hope you're having a good time in India. It's been a supercell storm after supercell storm here on the East Coast. Supercell storms are like those storms that they'll cover half the country or multiple large areas, states. I'm not certain they have them over there. Go get the cookies. Go get them. They're just over there. Go get them. Bring them to Mommy. Oh, do you want to play? Do you want to play? Rooney wants to play. Rooney, you want to play? You want to play? He wants to play. Go get the cookies. Bring the cookies to Mommy. You want to bring it to Mommy? I didn't say come to Mommy. I said bring the cookies to Mommy. Bring cookies to Mommy. Bring the cookies here. Go get the cookies. Bring it to Mommy. What does bring it to Mommy mean to you? Go get it. Go get it. All right. Well, I love you too, Ruby. Go get the cookies. Go bring it to Mommy. I think she thinks I'm asking her to bring herself to me. Do you think I'm saying come to Mommy? All right, I can see how confusing that might be for you. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Does he play a guitar? Bop, 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 bop. Okay, let's get you guys a cookie. I think I've tortured y'all enough. Yeah, we can do a $5 taco box, sure. Okay, calm down. It's just a cookie. Please do not fall off the couch, I'll cry. Please do not fall off the couch. Oh my goodness, here. So take your cookie and eat it. God, don't eat it all. Ouch, in one place. That was my finger, dog. All right, sweetheart. What are you doing? What are you doing? Excuse me. The cookies are not over there. I put them back where they belong. Sorry about the loud noise. Let me turn that off since you're paying for a reading. I'm not really sure how long it's been since. Oh, wait, I don't think you're in chat, so I'll just wait till you're back. I know. I've been worrying about that. Okay, great. I'll check it. 1 second. Show you. I'll look at it now. Excuse me. Okay, so you want to know their thoughts. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Thinking about switching on and onto the iPad and doing a live outside. It's so beautiful. So I was going to tell you that, actually I was going to ask you when you were coming back to the States, and then I was going to tell you that March was crazy. End of March, throughout March. I don't know what was up with March. It was just absolutely insane. Did you get to see the solar eclipse at all? I went to the ER. My roommate went to the ER. My dog went to the ER. It was just insane. My dad had a lot of days that we went to the doctor. But he's doing great. Everybody's doing great now. We're all in one piece. All right, let's get into your questions real quick here. It won't take long. Yes, absolutely feeling better now. Spirit, what does she need to know about this person of interest of hers, thoughts and feelings? Thoughts and feelings for her. He does think the world of you. He might be a little bit sad about you right now, kind of wondering where you are, what's going on with you. Reversed, 9 of Wands. There's something in that card saying that they feel lighthearted about you. Also, they might be going through a breakup or something, or lost a loved one in this reversed Queen of Pentacles, or maybe going through some kind of loss with emotional and financial security. So that's where he's at. That's what his thoughts are. That's what he's thinking about you. What would he tell her, Spirit, if he could tell her right now, if there's anything he could tell her? Gypsy dancer, you do not belong on that. Get off. What do you think you are? She had opposable thumbs. She'd take over the world. Spirit. Okay, well, I'm on a timed thing. So you've gotten the World Cup. He thinks a lot about you. He thinks the world of you. You got 5 of Cups. He's feeling a little bit sad down about you. Not sure where you've been. He's kind of feeling in limbo about you. He might have even recently lost a loved one. 9 of Pentacles means 9 of Wands reversed means he's feeling lighthearted about you, but he's lost some kind of emotional or financial security in his life or something with that reversed Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into what he would say to you if he could say to you anything right now. We got about 5 minutes left. Spirit, what does Sugar need to know about what would this person of interest SV say to her if they could say anything to her right now? They would say stay optimistic about your love life and the opportunities you have to create what it is that you want in your love life, with your career, your money, your finances, your home. They wish a lot of good for you. It's pretty powerful. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, but see, will also bring you, that once again, that thinking about what you want in that Seven of Cups, looking at all the wonderful things that life has to offer in that Seven of Cups, having opportunity to create that environment for yourself in that Ace of Pentacles. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this tarot thing, but I'm struggling doing it. And I don't want to stop doing it because I love helping people. I especially love, giving people these $5 taco boxes, but I'm trying to create something else. I can get him for you. No problem. You can also move this if you need to. But I'm taking a long look at all the other things that I do, that I can do, and that I would do, and that I will do. And while it's been a lot of stress over, like, the options of voiceover work, acting work, I don't really see anybody stopping me from playing upon other things that I'm also talented at. So Spirit's asking you in that Seven of Cups as well, because this is what he would tell you, that he wishes nothing but the best for you. Like, he wants you to have emotional and financial security in your life. He wants you to stay optimistic and positive about, this person has nothing but good feelings for you. They are, like I said, thinking the world of you in that World card, but feelings and emotions, they're kind of up and down. They've kind of been wondering where you're at, what's up with you. They kind of feel sad that they haven't really been aware of A, your absence, but B, it's kind of leaving them in limbo, and they're a bit shocked at what they're feeling because they didn't really know what that would do to them. Might want to reach out, just say hey if you can, if it's possible. Yeah, we can ask. Does he have a crush on her, Spirit? Does he have a crush on her, Spirit? Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Uh-oh, Ruby's coughing. I have to get her some coconut water. Spirit, does SV have a crush on Sugar? The Devil card. Well, this card is traditionally a no. It is Blanche from the Golden Girls. She has a crush on everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? This person does have delightful thoughts about you. They might be more, it might be a little more deeper than just a crush, okay? It might be something a little bit more deep with the Emperor energy behind it. Hey, Christine, how are you? Welcome to the Chammy. Any questions about your reading, Sugar? We got about a minute on the clock. Yeah, I feel it's a little bit more than a crush. I feel like that Blanche Devil card is saying more than just a crush because, first of all, it's not a crush. Okay, this person is actually physically attracted to you in a way where they know they would like to take you to dinner and take you to the couch or wherever next. Do you see what I'm saying? A tiny baby crush is more of a It wouldn't be such a major arcana like that. It would be more like a page of wands or a page of cups or a, see what I'm saying? Whereas the devil is the keeper of the flame. It doesn't matter. Once you can get into the idea, even even stepping into the girlfriend shoes for a minute, as if you are the girlfriend, embodying that energy. Now he has gone through some kind of change in that reversed 9 of Wands and that reversed Queen of Pentacles. There might not be a girlfriend right now. Or they've lost some kind of emotional and financial security in their life that they're in limbo over. But keep me updated, okay, sweetheart? Maybe reach out. See how that goes. You're welcome, sugar. Thank you. Oh, are you happy? Are you happy? Yeah. Oh, you're happy. You're happy, Rooney sack. You got your puppy, Rooney. Why does he pull like that?
Mm-hmm. What is it?
Why does he pull like that?
I don't know.
Come here, baby. You're not going to let you drag him up the stairs by the ear while I'm sitting here. You're so bad.
This guy's here.
What guy?
Uh,
Oh, that one. Okay.
the Honda.
Yeah, I really do.
Huh?
It's actually in a cemetery. Hey, Lavina, how are you, dear? That's more of a paid reading kind of question. And I don't do free readings. I only do free yes or no questions, dear. So maybe if you want to get a $5 taco box, it's $5, 3 questions, 5+ cards. Or you could just rephrase your question maybe to a yes or no, Lavina. Also, don't forget to like the live. And sugar, keep me updated, honey. Yeah, the voice box was pretty active last night. The night before, too. Yeah, we had some good laughs about other people's spirit boxes last night. Well, I'm trying to devise a way to make my spirit box portable. I'm going to have to probably switch out some things and purchase some new items for it to make it portable. We tried different spots in the home. The living room, here on the couch, the office, at my desk, in the kitchen. We've even tried it where we believe a portal might be in the house. And we always get different situations and different types of stuff. When we do take the spirit box outside, excuse me, we get also different. It's always different. It's never really the same. we do notice that it doesn't matter if we're out by the tombs or we're not out by the tombs. We're out by the unmarked graves, which are mostly slaves. Probably were mostly slaves. It can be just as active or just as not active. It's so creepy because it's almost as if the more active the weather is, the more active they are. Depending on if we make an offering or not, or if we're cooking, or it's almost as if they slumber like we do. It's almost as if they have to eat like we do, or maybe vicariously they live through us living beings in some way, is how it kind of almost seems or feels. Yeah, some crazy shit about OJ. But we've done Estes method out by the tombstones, because the spirit box is not portable. It's only as portable as to the graveyard and the front yard. So that's why I'll do lives on the lanai too with it. It would be interesting to see if anything changes, by actually taking this setup to where the tombstones are. And I'm not even sure at the end of the day if it even matters. I'd probably go anywhere and there would be a ghost. The whole planet is a graveyard. More active during stormy weather. It just really depends. It just really depends. I mean, there will be there'll be crazy storms, nothing. But there'll be cold winter nights and nothing too. That are, no activity outside. It's just cold and freezing outside. I know on Halloween we wanted to channel them. So we went and did the Estes method at the portal and on the other side of the house. But they were too busy. They're like, we're having a party. Come join us. I was like, I don't think so. So we went and did other things too. I think later on we did another Estes method. And the difference, though, I did notice the difference between Halloween, the Day of the Dead, and just a regular time of year like this. There'll be thousands that want to talk to me. Whereas on a typical day, it might be 5, it might be 40. But never in the thousands. And it's like more come as the closer the veil gets thinner. We heard some interesting noises through it that we had never heard before the other night. It kind of sounded like C3PO or like, I don't know, it was so weird. Now, what has not happened yet, which I wish it would happen on one of the lives, is the imprints, where you literally start hearing people screaming. But there's nothing going on for people to be screaming like that. There's no party. There's no roller coaster ride. There's no, it kind of resembles like, when you hear people scream and they're on a roller coaster ride. Like that's kind of what it sounds like.
Close the door.
All right, Daddy.
Because you got the heat on.
Oh, it came on. Yeah, just close it. It's cold anyways. think that a haunting can occur anywhere. I think it can happen in a supermarket. It can happen at a park. It can happen in your home. It can happen at a museum. I mean, if we have 8.9 billion people on the planet right now, or 8.1 or something like that, it's probably the most the planet's ever been filled with, maybe, possibly. I'm not sure. I haven't really researched that kind of history. Oh, this house is a good 100 years old, but it's been added on to throughout years. I feel the original home must have been much older. One of the original mill homes at one time that got added onto. Definitely got added onto. Really? That's so interesting that you just said Publix, because I was just going to say something about Publix, but I wasn't sure if you would know about Publix, so I just said haunting at grocery store instead of Publix could be haunted. We can have a haunting there. I was going to say that, so. But I didn't know about the tombstone. That's interesting. Well, what's interesting is they found King Richard III's body under a parking lot at a supermarket. Pretty much. Isn't that weird? 500 years, and they finally found him under a parking lot at a grocery market. But I think that whole site now has been torn down and preserved since they found his body there. I can't imagine how haunted Disney is with all the people that have died there that they don't talk about. Yeah, I remember hearing that stuff on the news and being more afraid to go there than excited. Yeah, it would be interesting to go ghost hunting at Disney. Has anybody done that yet? Let's see. I'm pretty sure they have. Someone's got drunk ghost hunting on a Disney cruise. That can't be safe. Disney World is haunted ghost hunting with Chris Starr. Top 10 Disneyland ghost attractions. 9 Disney ghost stories that prove Walt Disney is still here. Creepy. I'll be right back. I just got to get a drinky treat. I'm back. Oh, sometimes they'll whine and bark at nothing, yes. Isn't that weird? I don't know why they're like that. The cookies help, though. Help take their mind off of it. But yeah, they react to nothing sometimes. Yeah. And they'll bark at anything, though, as well. Be right back. Hey, Lolita, Bonita, how are you? Welcome back to the Chammy. Yeah, it's pretty old. Hey, Lolita, how are you, dear? Sure. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment as well as the description. I'm doing the $5 taco box today, which is $5, 3 questions, 5+ cards. Every reading is $1 per minute. I do the $5 taco boxes on Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday. I usually do free readings, yes or no. Well, no, I don't do free readings. I just do free questions, yes or no questions. Okay. I do have limits with what the kind of questions I'll do. Like I don't do pregnancy, exam pass, legal, financial. I don't do interview success questions. I don't do end of time questions, cheating questions. Sex is not for free. So I only do yes or no questions. I don't do free readings. So I can help you with love, protection. If you got a question about your twin flame or your soulmate, help you get your ex back, make your wishes come true if that's something that you're into, soulmate, protection, stuff like that. Yes, dear, you can. You have to subscribe and like the live to get your question. It's one question, one subscription, or one card, one question. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's see what you need to know about that. Spirit, what does she need to know about that, Spirit? What does she need to know? She's going to meet the blonde man she dreamed of. Is Lolita going to meet the blonde man that she dreamed of? Yes, Spirit says, and the Queen of Cups. So stay sensitive about it. Imagine how you want it to happen and watch it unfold. Is it a southern plantation? So there are 3 of them that are here. Let's see. There is the Great Oaks. There is Bullock Hall, and there is Barrington Hall. So I've done paintings of all these places, so I'm going to be putting them in my Etsy shop pretty soon. If you want to check out my Etsy shop, I'll leave it here for you. I have a lot of handmade items. Etsy used to be all about the artist who was handmade. You could find a unique and amazing gift for holidays, mother, father, whatever. And since they opened the doors to drop shipping, which I'm not complaining, because it might just drop shipping just might save my life and keep me off the streets. Especially with all the artwork I've got to share with you guys and music that I've got to share with you guys. But I used to sell my orgonite jewelry and my handmade manifesting and intention items all the time. Then my shop got closed because I just wasn't active for a really long time. My mother passed away, so I made a new one. And I've only made 3 sales in 13, maybe 10, 13 years. But it's okay. I think that I have an opportunity here to keep staying positive about it like I always have. And, to learn more from what I have experienced already with Etsy or eBay or any place I decide to sell my merchandise. It has been fun. I will say that it has been fun making all these wonderful, fun, beautiful items. So I can't complain. I just wish that there was a little bit more extra added boost for those artists like myself who kept the handmade intention to begin with, which is what Etsy used to be all about. Unique gifts. Now you can make a piece of jewelry and someone can take a picture of it and they can just, you know, recreate it with a machine and steal your original design. And I don't know how to feel about that. Like, but any hoodle noodles. I hope you enjoy my shop. Just even if you just check it out. Been trying to get my store going here. You know how they monetize you and they give you a store that people can purchase merchandise through, but for some reason, even though it's set up, it's not working. Like it doesn't allow me to add my products. I don't know why. So I'm gonna have to reach out to them and say, hey, it's broken. Pretty much everything's been broken since I got monetized. Payment was broken for a while. They finally fixed it. It took them three months. Now my store is broken. It's little to no effort to help. Everything that's in the information about anything that you need to know on YouTube. If they hired me to redo it all, the handbook would be 3 pages long instead of multiple upon multiple pages of grief to read through. That's either A, questionable, B, out of date, or C, completely unhelpful. Ugh. But I'm grateful to still be able to come here and have a platform every day to hang out with people and talk to people and help anyone who will help me. Let me help them shift and who will help me shift as well into better versions of ourselves. That's why I've kind of turned to the ghost hunting thing, because I'm tired of doing the death doula thing for the living. It's quite depressing. But I think there's more spirits that we've helped cross over in the last year than really. Hey, Sophie, how are you, babe? Yes, I am. I'm on in the day. I was thinking about moving this outside for the next 45 minutes while I'm still here. I'm good, dear. But it's also very windy. I mean, I'd love to do a live outside, so maybe I will switch from the laptop to the iPad later. See if I can charge my phone. I know, I want to go out there. I might go out there. It would take me a lot of effort, though, to go out there. And I'm not sure if my connection would hold from this particular laptop to taking it out there. So I might just end up taking, just like, ending this live and starting a new one in a little bit on the iPad outside. See what I'm at 100%. That's a good thing. Yeah, sure, you can ask something. Yeah, I do stuff like that, Christine. What really gets me is when somebody asks me, though, to do something like that, and it's, most of my work is clairvoyant, but it's so funny because, like, I've had people ask me to do that and then tell me I'm doing it wrong. And I just don't think there's any rules to it. I think everybody's unique and different. You might as well tell Miley Cyrus when she sings a Dolly Parton song, she's doing it wrong, I think everybody's unique and nobody's really doing anything wrong. I think everyone has their own way, of doing tarot. Their own psychic ability works in many different ways. The way many people play guitar different, look different, feel different about things, or react different to things. Of course you'll be successful. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know. It might take some time to get it off the ground, but Spirit, what does Sophie need to know about starting her own business? So yeah, see, it's once again, it's going to be, I could see in this Knight of Wands, like you're ready to hit it, but you might feel more like you're ready to quit it, but don't start feeling like that, because what will end up happening is then you'll give up. So just recover from the idea now that, what if that whole what if it doesn't work out thing, I've been there. Start telling yourself, what if it did? What if it did? What if it did? I know I'm scared too. Like, there's stuff I want to add to this whole schlemazel. But I get into overthinking about it. I get, like, I put so much into everything. What if it doesn't work out? Like, because there's already been so much I've already done that. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, and maybe it doesn't like happen the way you want it to or right away, but that doesn't mean that it won't. Okay. I started my tarot business a couple years ago, and I didn't really think it would bring me here. You know what I'm saying? I thought that maybe I would be a little bit further in it by now. But it's such a saturated niche that some people, it takes them a little bit longer than others. I think everybody has a different manifesting pace. Everybody has a different experience. Some people are really good at manifesting what they want right away, and then some people, it takes them a little bit of time. But nothing's impossible. Just getting started is step one. Just even thinking about it is, getting over the hump of the idea of just happening. Oh, I have this idea, but then you actually start thinking about it, I was about 13 when I started doing tarot, just because it was fun. I never did tarot professionally. I've always been a professional musician, professional singer, professional actress. That's how I made my money. Commercials, stuff like that. But I didn't. I also didn't work for a long time because I did a lot of caregiving for a family member who was ill. And then one day, my friend was like, over the last year, you've given me tarot reading after tarot reading that has been accurate. And then I realized I had given my friend over 500 tarot card readings. And I thought to myself, man, had I had even $1, maybe I could start my own tarot business. If I had $1 for every tarot reading I'd done for her. These were just things that my girlfriend and I did for fun. Her asking about her boyfriend, me asking her about my boyfriend, whatever, just having fun. But it wasn't really until I wanted to pursue maybe making some money that I started looking into studying them more and focusing on them more and learning what I could. And then I got my tarot certification and just went from there. I didn't really plan this. Like, it was more like build a website and they will come. But after a year of having that website, they didn't come. I got one reading, which they ended up paying me through PayPal anyway. So I was like, what do I have this website for? This is a waste of money. So I lost about $150 in that, setting all that up, which is okay because it did come back to me. But the whole getting a website going thing just didn't work out for me. What I should have been doing is then I was like, okay, well, I'll put the readings on Fiverr. I'll put the readings on Etsy. I'll put the readings on wherever I could, but nobody was buying them like that. Nobody was buying the tarot card readings like that either. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take my tarot card readings off Fiverr and just do the voiceover thing. I'll go over here and stuff with my speaking voice, but it's just so much easier to go and get it from AI now. So, I have to rethink that, and maybe I need to start stepping it up instead of voice acting, more, physical jobs. Hey, Ari, how are you, dear? But I'm more into doing my own show here now because at least the readings sell. I'm even on a call center for the readings, but when I realize I get more hits on my YouTube than the website I'm working for gets in one month. So if you get a website that you're a psychic at a call center and they're only getting 5,000 hits a month, not all 5,000 people who hit that website are buying a reading that day. Then you've got 841 psychics on one website that get 5,000 views a month, but maybe 40 to 60 at a time are working. What am I there for? I'm chopped liver at $2.22 a minute. So my readings are cheaper here because they're only $1 a minute. Because over there, I have to pay them half of all the money I make. But they don't promote you. They don't talk to you. They don't help promote. They don't help you. They don't really do anything for you except provide a platform like this where they're taking 50% of your money. So I was literally, I can walk away with $30 in a day if I'm lucky, but I'm going to have to make 50 cents a minute. And I'm going to have to talk to 30 idiots who really are only showing up when you work at a call center and you have the lowest price. Through my experiences, you get the trolls. You get the other people who work there who are calling and hanging up on you so that their account can skip to the front page quicker. You've got anybody calling and asking you questions about inappropriate stuff, or you get all this. You get a big bucket of trash. You don't get people who really want to be in a tarot card reading that might help them. You might even run the risk, if you have a low price on those call centers, of just talking to people who want somebody to abuse because they don't have anybody else to abuse. So I went through this now for about 3 years with the call center I work with, and more recently I realized, wow, now I have to wait 5 to 7 days to get cashed out. They want me to get a Payoneer going, which costs $30 a month. I don't even make enough money from them to pay Payoneer that much. So now it's like I have to wait days for any dollar that I make. I might make $5 a week over there, keeping it on for 12, 13 hours a day because I raised my prices a dollar. And I'm like, what am I doing over here at this call center? I can go to YouTube and probably do better, which I have. So I have the call center on, but nobody calls. I have it on all day. So, and I've also applied at other psychic hotlines, but they either tell me I'm too much competition or they don't have room. And then you've got readers who are not doing this as their livelihood. This is not their business. They have a full-time or part-time job that pays all their bills, and they come and do this for a hobby. And they'll give people free readings, multiple card long readings, $5 for anything, And what that does is it makes people think that that's the industry standard when it's not. They're lowballing and kicking us real tarot card readers who do this professionally, who might be certified, this might be the longevity of our life, and this might be our business. So people tend to think that it's okay to ask for a free reading. So I've had to deal with a lot of people who they would rather troll you than work something out with you for a reading, because they think that a tarot card reading is only worth $5. When a general reading, this industry standard is $25 for just a general reading. There are people who are working in businesses, in buildings, for shops that have curious items, have magical items. They have tarot card readers. You go in there, you pay $100 for an hour. Yeah, that's the industry standard 10 years ago. Okay. Now with inflation, I can't imagine how much these magic shops and tarot shops, I can't imagine what these tarot, and this is why you'll see videos on YouTube, make $300 a day. Yeah, because I should be able to come to YouTube any day of the week and make $300. I should be able to. But I noticed this ebb and flow with YouTube, that it's either like a lot of readers who are doing frees and $5, or it's a lot of readers who, they have it set up where they're making all their readings through the memberships. But I don't have time and I don't have income coming in from anywhere else where I can rely on YouTube to pay me once a month. I can't do that. Is YouTube controlling the ebb and flow? I think so. I believe so. I've got other tarot channels that I have, done this on before. Nobody comes to those. I'll sit there for an hour. I'll sit there for 30 minutes. Nobody even stops by for a free reading. Even though they promote that the newer your channel is, the more you get pushed out. Yeah, but I think it's with relevant topics. There are some readers that have over 50,000 subscribers, but they're not doing lives like I am. You go to their channel and it's empty. But when you say empty, do you mean they're doing a live, they have 50,000 subscribers and nobody's coming by? Or do you mean you're going to their channel, there's 50,000 subscribers? Oh, wow. 50,000 subscribers and nobody's coming to the live. Well, that's very interesting. How many lives do they have? Are they doing it once a week? Are they doing it twice a week? Are they doing it 3 times a day like me? Because here's the thing. Before I knew that YouTube only does the 3 notifications, even if you hit the all bell button, Sometimes they don't even give you that. I was really pushing it hard. Okay. I mean, I was coming out with 1, 2, 3 shorts a day, 3, 4, 6 lives a day, just trying to get that watch time, just trying to get those subscribers. Okay. Which I don't think it did a lot of good for me in the long run. I think I overworked myself building my channel. Then I think I overworked myself. Yeah, some people do lives. Did I just say do? um, some people do the lives that are pre-recorded, yes. But I don't think that they're doing, well, I have actually seen pre-recorded tarot stuff that's supposed to be live, but they're not really there. And they're doing like, oh, what does Sagittarius need? All signs, blah, blah, blah. What's the tea on the queen? I've seen this stuff. And you can't really interact with them. But I've also seen them $5 chicks will take anything and ask any question, and that's fine. That's their prerogative. But it has been so difficult to hold my own as somebody who is, this is my business. This is my profession. This is what I do, so that I can continue to eat and keep a roof over my head and stabilize myself with my art projects. And even now it's still not enough. So I'm going to have to branch out. Like, I know I've been talking about my tarot cards for a year, but it's like, do I want to print in China, or do I want to find a place here, print on demand, that's American, that I can actually, go and see my product or see them make it? Like, I don't know. There's so, do I want to be ethical, or do I not want to care? I would much rather be ethical about, what I'm doing, and not be, and not, and just make sure whatever I'm putting out there is not made in some slave factory or produced in some kind of manner that would be unethical to my standards. I know that many people get confused about thinking that tarot is evil. Tarot is like an Ouija board, or the spirit box is like an Ouija board. But no, I don't know what's going on, you guys. I really don't know what's going on. Yes, I know the meanings of the cards. I know what the meanings of the cards are. And different decks have different meanings for different cards. Some cards don't need to be reversed. Some cards do need to be reversed. Meaning, like, it doesn't matter if they show up reversed or not. There's going to be a meaning. But there are some cards that are not meant for being reversed. I mean, if they show up reversed, sure, you could channel the message. It will come to you intuitively. But many people can be very scared of tarot and thinking it's evil. I mean, you might as well say that the newspaper is just as evil, because it's just the same thing. It's just ink on paper with a subject that we've given meaning to. Oh, interesting. I'll check out Gamecrafter. I've never heard of that, dear. But I've totally shifted over the last couple of years since the accident. Now it's like I feel so much more motivated and so much more happier. I did go through a pretty abusive time with my landlord, but that's over and never going to happen again. And I just keep staying in the idea and the thoughts that I'm going to manifest what I want. Being able to have the cash to buy a home, because I'm sick and tired of being homeless. It's not fair. And yeah, while this all looks pretty and everything, the state of Georgia still considers us to be homeless because he won't give us a lease. Like, he literally has me by the tits. But at least it's not in a way that's hurtful anymore, because I've changed the story. I really practiced my my will and using it to manifest the outcome of things I want. I changed the letter. I changed the scenario. And it's awesome. What do you mean, do I do Celtic? I mean, I have Celtic cards. Yeah, Georgia Lace is pretty frustrating. I almost bought a house in October of 2022. But then found out the floor was bad. So the whoever it was giving us a loan was not going to approve it unless we got a loan for $30,000 to fix the floor or the owner fixed the floor. So he lied to us. We lost a bunch of money on that shit, which is really depressing. And now I'm still here in 2024 trying to turn it around. My dad got better. He's fully recovered from chemo and cancer now. Do I do Celtic Rune? So I figure, I don't know what kind of business you're thinking of starting, Sophie, but there's so many wonderful options out there. Really have fun cruising YouTube, learning about it. I have cards I want to print, Oracle, Andro. I have paintings that I've never shared a lot about them or with people, but I want to share them and print them. Give people the opportunity to buy the prints. I have music. Music, granted that maybe if I like it, other people will like it too, Yeah. And you know what I would do with the jewelry? You could do what I do. You could make the jewelry fine if that's fun, but focus on one piece at a time and look at what kind of print on demand jewelry might be out there that's popular right now. I have not tried it personally, but I've seen some people have some success with it. I wanted to try it with, that love necklace where you look into it and it says, I love you in like 1,000 different languages, but everybody was selling it. And that kept me from doing that because everybody was selling it. Doesn't mean that someone's going to come to buy it from my shop. And despite the fact that, okay, yeah, here's a necklace, you can look into it and it says I love you in 1,000 different words, how cool. 1,000 different languages, how cool. It still kind of bit me in the bum because here I've got thousands of handmade items on Etsy that I put a lot of love and care and magic and time and effort into making sure that this orgone jewelry was either made at the right time of the month or made at the right time of a celestial event or made at the right time of the year. And it's just all sitting here like I don't know what to do with it. So I've tried to stay true to my brand for sure when it comes to jewelry I make. I have not, but I was thinking about doing that. I was definitely thinking about doing that this year. So I do have to look into some stuff over on that website about traffic and stuff like that in the neighborhood. So I'm pretty sure there's a place over there to get a permit for that. Some people say I should get the permit to do the tarot outside on the street, but I'm sorry, that's opening myself to getting robbed. Whereas if I have a permit to sell my music, like if I have a permit to busk on the street to play music, I could do tarot, but I could also go to the art festivals and sell my jewelry as well. So these are things I've been looking into. It's interesting that you say that about makeup and paint supplies. Makeup's kind of like paint supplies. But I was also on crutches for a very long time. I was actually on crutches throughout March. So I was kind of apprehensive about getting back on stage with music, going out to festivals and playing them, let alone sharing my artwork at a festival. I'm feeling a little bit more confident with that now, though, even though I was on crutches about a month ago. I am going to be going to an orthopedic doctor soon for that. Hopefully this month. I just don't know if I want to pay the cash to go see the one I'd like to see and get an evaluation and have him refer me to somebody maybe that my insurance might be able to help me with for payments, because I got to pay Puppy Rooney's vet bill from the ER. And thankfully, because of you awesome people, I was already able to pay the vet. And he's better. I mean, he's doing so much better. He wanted to play yesterday. He wants to play today. He's more awake, more aware. I wish I could. I wish that I could switch my insurance. I don't like my insurance. They're flaky and flighty. Oh yeah, Game Crafter. My friend and his brother invented a game, and it's a little bit like Mad Libs, but it's a board game instead. And I think they might have used that company to print their board games. Look at Ruby, so cute. Are you hungry? Should we go make something to eat? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Should we go make some eggs? You want an egg? You want an egg? All right, friends. I'm going to jump off the YouTube show. And I'm going to go make the dogs some brunch. Make myself some brunch. I need to go to the market and get a couple things for the weekend. And I'll be back to do another live. It was nice to see you, Christine. It was nice to see you, Sophie. Thank you, everyone who came by today. Thank you for the subscriptions and the likes and the donations. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure what time I'll be back. It says the best time for me to come back is 8, but I'll be busy between 8 and 10 p.m., so I will not be around at that time. So it's 3:13 now on the East Coast here in Atlanta. So I'm going to feed the dogs, see what the dad's doing, go to the market and get a couple things for the weekend, come back, work on taxes, and I'll probably come back before my outing at 8 o'clock. So I'll probably be back maybe 6. Maybe as the sun goes down, we'll chill outside in the sun. $5 taco box till midnight tonight. Maybe we'll watch a movie. I just got to take some time to find the right movie, so we don't get another warning from YouTube because we showed somebody's 150-year-old fart movie that wasn't even that good anyways. All right, y'all. I'll see you later. Kalanita. Arrivederci. Ciao. Be back soon.